Camp today. So if you're a patron, you're on patreon.com and you've signed up for $5 a month, you get a video every day. The video this month is boot camp, and it starts out with about a 25-minute intro, which is really important for you to watch. That's the directions. You may want to stop the tape and take notes. I highly recommend if you are not familiar or you think you know everything, but when you listen to it, you say, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We're going to write those things down, put it in your planner, or on note cards or on stickies or something. Okay, so good morning. So happy to have you this morning. It is a beautiful October morning, October 3rd. If you're on here, make sure you're in live chat and not top chat. And that always reminds me of Six Sisters stuff. I don't know if you watch them, but they say, make sure it's on sealing, not steaming, or venting, something like that. Sealing, not venting. Anyway, hi Marty. Marty's here today to be my monitor. Mr. B is out meeting with the electrician on our property. We always have things going on. Anyway, exciting day. So tell me what's going on with you. Are you watching the boot camp videos? I'm watching them. I'm participating. Cringeworthy though they are for me to watch, I have started watching them. I watched the introduction, the instructions, and I watched the video for this morning. All of my morning routines are done. I've said part of my prayers. I didn't get them all done because a person came into our RV park today and knocked over a palm tree. So there was a little excitement. And Mr. B had to blow, he wanted to blow the pine cones and straw for me this morning. So I had to stop for a little bit, but I'll get that done on my break. I'm excited for you guys to be part of the boot camp. I know there are 7 of you on here. Besides Marty, who else is on here? Please tell me so I can tell you good morning. I'm going to try to keep this video a little shorter, about maybe 30 or 45 minutes. So we'll see. We'll see how my battery goes. Tony Rose is here. Hi, Tony, one of my 20 percenters. So happy to have you here. Good morning. What else? Who else is on here? I'm ready for questions. If you have questions about boot camp, that's awesome. Oh, I do want to make an announcement now, and I'm going to make it again at the end of the video. As you know, if you want to be mentored by me, then you're going to join a tier and pay to have that so that I can mentor you. However, I am totally full right now. Full. I just had a cancellation this morning for something I don't have a wait list for, and that is for Tuesdays at 3:30 Central. It is a $100 slot. There are 4 slots open. I can't make this into 2 $50 slots. I have other slots that would accommodate that should that happen. This one would be a 4 times a month slot. So if you want it, first come, first serve, let me know ASAP so that I can slide you into that slot and we can start mentoring tomorrow. Also, as a mentee, not only are you personally mentored by me and we go over your specific needs and I talk to you on the phone, we video whatever you need to do, and you have the ability to text me, you will also have the ability to, and I would encourage you to text me if you're a patron and you're participating in boot camp, how you're doing every day, just like you're going to do for each other on the actual Patreon group that are not being mentored by me, since there are about 450 of you. If you take out 60 that I'm personally mentoring, that's 390 of you that'll be possibly participating. I can't hold you all accountable, but you can hold each other accountable by chatting, okay? And I am reading all of the things, so I'll know how you're doing. All right, so 14 people on here. Only Tony, Rose, and Marty have told me good morning. Oh, no, they haven't. All these others have come in and I haven't seen them. Lita is here, one of my 20 percenters. Good morning, Lita. Nancy is here, a Gold Star 20 percenter. Hi, Nancy. Linda Robinson is here. Good morning from New Hampshire. Good morning. I bet it's gorgeous up there. You're getting a little color. Micah People is here. Good morning. How's the Bambino? Okay, so talk to me. What is it that you need to know? Mimi, good morning. A Gold Star membership. 20 percenter. If you don't know what that is, that's $9.99 a month. You can be part of my membership. We have a once a month meeting where we have a live conversation. of just those few people, so it's cool. A day with Danny. Good morning, Danny. Are you new? I don't recognize your title, and I've left my coffee over there, so excuse me. Sorry for that. I hope you didn't get my backside. Oh, and my throw fell off. Oh well, put that over there. Cheers. Jamise Toyer is here. Hi, Jamise. I miss you. I hope you're going to be part of boot camp. Gaynor Lloyd from the UK is here. Hi, Gaynor. Jamise, I used to mentor Jamise. Karen Davis is here. Good morning from St. Augustine. Hi, Karen. What are you doing in St. Augustine? Boot camp. Yay, let's do this, Tony Rose said. Absolutely. What else do we have here? Linda Robinson, lots of beautiful color in New Hampshire. A day with Danny, not new, but I rarely watch live, so I'm happy to be here today. Danny, I'm so happy you're here. Talk to us. Are you going to do boot camp with us? Kelly Henkins, good morning from South Central Missouri. Mizzou did good if you watch if you watch football, college football, Mizou. They did good. You know, as an Alabama fan, we wanted to knock Georgia out of, they played Georgia, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, they did. We wanted to knock Georgia out of number one spot, and Mizzou, you did it. You didn't knock them out of the park, but you nearly did, and you took them down to number 2. So guess who's number 1? Roll Tide. All right. And I know that many of you do not enjoy football, and I apologize, but it is a passion, and I love it, so I'm going to mention it from time to time. Let's see. Good morning from, okay, that was Kelly. Mary Sellers, who's from Alabama, said, good morning, Roll Tide, so excited for boot camp. Yes. Micah People, he's good. Her new baby just finished nursing and getting some cuddles in. Spent time cuddling Big Brother earlier, so all the kids are adjusting well. That's fantastic, Micah. You're a proven mother. Kelly Hinkins, haven't been to your channel for a while. So glad you're back, Kelly. Jamise said, yes, ma'am, I'm in. You know, I don't give the 4-finger salute. I just do a little 2-finger salute. Is that Girl Scouts? I don't know. I can't remember. Is that 3? 3 is Girl Scouts. Anyway, 2. We're just doing 2. Ruth Morales, is that right, Ruth Morales? Good morning, Kat. I've been following you for a few years. Ruth, I love your name. It's my grandmother's name, and I wish it was my name. It's a beautiful name. Her name was Ruth Catherine. I would have loved to have had that name had she known. She named me Kathy Lynn, and my mother liked it, so there we go. Christine, did I get Kelly, Jamise, Ruth? Okay. Christine, Evelyn, good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Mr. B's not here this morning. Marty's here taking his place. Well, she's at her home. She's in Jacksonville, Florida right now. I'm in North Alabama. Mr. B is out on our property with the electrician. We're getting all that done. But anyway, I digress. Looking forward to boot camp. I joined the Catholic Flylady over the weekend. Really enjoying the videos. Have a great day. Thank you. In case you don't know, I do have a second Patreon channel, and it is the Catholic Flylady. It is a Christian version or a Christian reflection on what we do every day as homemakers, and it's not the actual work that we do, it's our attitude toward it, and I do it as a Catholic Christian, so there'll be Catholic influence on that, but you're certainly welcome. I have quite a few women who are not Catholic who are enjoying it, so there you go. Let's see. We all have a passion, Kat. We all must have a passion. Thank you, Kelly. Lori Meyer said, Lori Meyer here from Mizzou. Was a great game, even if Georgia did pull out the win. Yeah, but you know what? You guys, you heard them. You heard them. It was a great game. Ernestine Frame, one of my 20%ers. Good morning from Kansas. Tony Rose said, Alabama versus Arkansas. Which is your Roll Tide? Which is your Roll Tide? Alabama. Bacon Bits. I love you, Arkansas people, but I'm going to have to call you Bacon Bits for a little bit. Although you guys are pretty awesome. It's a little scary sometimes when you play. I mean, it is a little scary every time you play because you never know. It's just college boys that are basically teenagers. Anything could happen. But anyway, Bacon Bits is not a very nice name, is it? I apologize. So, Arkansas Razorbacks. Ooh-wee. Pig Suey. Is that the call? Yes. Good morning, baby. and I have been sick for a couple days. This is Rachel for a couple weeks, but we're all better and ready for boot camp. Did we just play Arkansas? I think we did. You know what? I'm so crazy. I can't remember right now. That's some passion, huh? Don't even know who we played. I think we played Arkansas. Oh, we did. We played Arkansas at Arkansas. It was a red out. We had to wear white. Yes. And it was a tough game. Arkansas, I can't call you bacon bits. That was a tough game. Anyway, Rachel said, good morning, baby and I have been sick for a couple weeks, but we are better and ready for boot camp. Yes. Way to go. Nancy said, at Micah, congratulations on your little one. Rachel Dennis, good morning. Morning routine done. About to do weekly home blessing. Roxy, good morning, Kat. Happy October. Thank you, Roxy. The same to you. Marty said, heading to the mountains of North Carolina tomorrow. You can put in boot camp up there, Marty. It'll be so easy in your beautiful little home. Kelly Hankins, sounds like a beautiful trip, Marty. Tracy said, good morning, Kat. Hey, Tracy A. Debbie Ernst, Gold Star. Good morning, Tracy. Denise, one of my, good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Denise, one of my Gold Star 20%ers. Margaret Rose is here. Hi, everybody. Hey, Margaret. Adele Carnes. Hi, missed the start. Hey, Adele. It's okay. Tony Rose said yes. And Jamise said, yes, we played Arkansas last week. Jamise, you're in Georgia? Are you in Georgia? I love football, but sometimes I'm a little sidetracked, as you might notice. All right. What are we going to talk about today? How about boot camp? You'll notice if you've been reading the comments, which if you're a patron and not a mentee, I highly encourage you to read the comments and add yours to the comments of the startup, the introduction video, and also for the daily videos. I put a comment in both of those. I'm going to participate with you girls because I have no one to hold me accountable. So I'll be participating like a patron. Now, if you're a mentee, you're going to send me a text every day. Boot camp, Tony said. Yes. All right. So my morning routine is done. My bed is, actually my sheets are stripped and in the washing machine. I did my morning routine. I'm up, I'm dressed, my face is moisturized, the toilets are swished and swiped, my teeth are clean, I've had some coffee. Is that everything in the morning routine? Get up, make your bed, go to the bathroom, wash your face, brush your teeth, moisturize your skin, comb your hair, put on your clothes, put your pajamas away, go into the kitchen and make something to drink. Yeah, morning routine is done. And part of my weekly home blessing is done. I'm not done yet. That's going to happen. And also the entryway, I'm going to do something, even though I work most of the day, I'm going to get those things done on my breaks. I know I tell you girls who work not to do that at home, but mine is a little different. It's not like I'm accountable to somebody else. I don't have a lot of paperwork. It's just talking. So I can do it. And you have to know what you can do, okay? Jamise, oh, you're in Birmingham. That's right. Roll Tide, Jamise. I forgot. You're not far away now. I'm in Northwest Alabama near Florence, and my new property is in Waterloo, which is up in the corner about 5 miles from Tennessee, about, 10 minutes from Mississippi. The heart of Dixie. Ooh, the girls. I love it here. It's so gorgeous. All the seasons. And for a while, we just had green cotton fields. And then we had blooms on the cotton. And now the blooms are gone, and we had little cotton balls. And now it's fields of white. Let me show you something. Stand by. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming. I'm coming. I picked this in a cotton field. That's a cotton ball. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. And my husband, and it's so soft, my husband told me when he was a kid, he picked cotton by hand, and this is how you picked it. You've had to, like it's on a plant, you have to put your fingers in like that, so you miss those things because those are sharp, especially after doing a bunch, and you pull. And if you look, this, just in case you don't know what a cotton ball looks like, it's 4 petals of softness, and inside of each of those are seeds. You can feel the little seeds in there. So when that gets put into big sacks, or nowadays it's done by a machine, but Then they take it to a cotton gin and they comb through the cotton and get the seed out, and then they can spin the cotton into thread. And you know, you can almost see that right here. If you just pull, it turns into little threads, and they spin it, and then they put it into, I don't want to mess it up, it's so pretty, but they put that into, don't fall, make that into, you know, your sheets and shirts and things like that. Isn't that awesome? I know, I love it. And it doesn't smell like anything. It's so soft and it's so beautiful. So there are just fields of this now, because this, as you can see, is now crunchy. When I picked it, it was green, but now everything's getting crunchy. And they'll probably pick it the end of October, November, depending on when they're totally ready. But isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I just thought I'd share with you. A little education, a little teachering this morning, a little teaching. All right, let me go back here and see what everybody's saying. Never been to this boot camp. Can I get cliff notes on what I'm in for? Yes, you can. It's not a cliff note. There's full directions. Watch the video for 25 minutes that says Boot Camp 2022, which came out this morning at 4:30 Central Time, 5:30 Eastern, 3:30 Mountain, 2:30 Pacific AM. That came out, and then right after it came Boot Camp number 1. So you can start watching it in the bed on your phone if you have the app. And so you can get it in your head what you have to do. Okay, so that's the Cliff Notes. Any questions? Watch that video. Okay, Kelly, you can do this. I need to get back up to routine. This will get you to routine. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Christina. Christina is one of my Gold Star 20%ers. Jami's morning routine done, paper done, weekly home blessing done, zone done. Go, girl. Jamise. Woohoo. Let's see. Did I do anything else? Oh, got my laundry going. So that's laundry. It's also part of weekly home blessing hour. I don't have any paper clutter. So go me. Okay. Candace, good morning, Gold Star. Good morning, Kat. Just got to our new house yesterday. Congratulations. How exciting. What a great time to start boot camp. You're going to have to unpack for your zone work. You'll be unpacking, and you might need to spend a little more time. But in general, you can give yourself an equivalent because moving is a unique situation, okay? Mimi Chapman, Gold Star, I'm going to try to do the boot camp. I have PT twice a week and still in pain. You can do it, Mimi. You can do it. Pace yourself, okay? Watch the video. All right. Enjoying this coffee. My sister Marty, I think I've told you before about this. Got a little chocolate on here. I take collagen once a day, 2 scoops, which is like 4 tablespoons of collagen every day for my bones, but it also is good for your skin, for your nails, and I've definitely seen an improvement in my flimsy little nails. They're nice and hard. For your hair, not that I needed more hair, but keep it in there. That'll be good. Wouldn't it be nice if it would grow more dark and I would have less white? Anyway, but you know, I think the white is there to soften your wrinkles. So God knows what he's doing, doesn't he? Anyway, my point is, I just had flavorless collagen. I put it in my coffee every day. And then Marty said, oh, I'm enjoying my chocolate collagen. I said, chocolate? So it's sweetened with stevia. It's chocolate. I put 2 scoops in my coffee, which is whatever. I'm not sure if that's 4 tablespoons. But anyway, it's 2 scoops in my coffee, my second cup, and blend it with my little blender. And I put a little coffee mate in there to get it a little more creamy. Delish, or sometimes a little half and half. It is so good. And even if it's pumpkin coffee, because I have some Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I brew it in my percolator. Even with the pumpkin, the chocolate is delicious. So my second cup is always chocolate. I'll show it to you. It's from, where is it from? It's from, I get mine from Sam's. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Well, it's been show and tell today, hasn't it? If I fall out of the chair. So this is the collagen that I've been using. Vital Proteins. This is the unflavored. 20% 20 grams of collagen per serving, paleo and keto friendly, grass-raised, pasture-fed, unflavored dietary supplement, 24 ounces. So there are about 34 servings in this, so it's about a month's supply. And it's just plain white collagen. Okay, this is the chocolate collagen. So the only difference is, well, it has no sugar. It says mix in hot or shake in cold chocolate. And it's also 34 servings. So this is what it looks like. And this is the scoop. I put 2 of these scoops in. 2 of these scoops in my coffee. Delicious. You can't, I can't taste, Marty says she can taste the other. I can't taste it at all. But I also, when I'm using the plain, I mix it, I put my sweetener in, and I put my creamer in, and then I put the collagen in, and I use a little whippy thing, and I whip it up. You know what I mean by a little whippy thing? The little stick blender, I use that. So anyway, that's the show and tell for today. You know, we're just visiting, right? We're just having fun, having little talks. I have to say, the videos that I enjoy most when I'm watching videos are the ones where they're just being normal and being themselves and not trying to, like, I don't enjoy sponsored videos very much. I don't want to be influenced very much. I hope that that doesn't influence you. I hope that just helps you. If, you know, I have the first little, I'm just over the line from osteopenia to osteoporosis. So I'm going to fight back. So I'm taking that collagen, I'm taking my calcium. That's what I'm doing. The doctor gave me a prescription. I wasn't happy with that. I'd rather do it this way. So that's what I'm doing. I hope that helps you. Okay. Anyway, you're my friends, and I'm just talking to you. And I don't care if somebody comes on and watches this video who doesn't know me. I would love them to know me, and I would love to know them. And the way I get to know you is when you come and talk to me on my lives. And I love to call you by your name, and I love to remember that you've had a baby or that you live in Alabama or whatever. There are certain things that I can remember and certain things I can't just because of the number of people, but I try really hard. And if you remind me, I remember. How's that? Remind me and I'll remember. Let's see. Candace said they didn't clean the house as much as I'd hoped, but I know how to do it. What was that about, Candace? Did I miss? Good morning, Kat. Just got to our new house yesterday. Oh, the house you moved into. See, you remind me and I remember. I was thinking, did somebody say they had guests who didn't clean them after themselves? I couldn't remember. Jimmy said, tell me more about the collagen. I did. Marty's telling you that it's about $22 to $24 at Sam's. Candace, said, who's one of my Gold Star 20%ers, said, I think the most important thing I brought with me is my planner. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Christina. Hi, Christina Gold Star. I have heard a lot about good things about collagen. May give it a try. Thanks for sharing with us. You're welcome. Yarden, good morning. Haven't talked to you in a while, like a long while. Haven't? Unless you're a different Yarden. Yarden, is that how you say it? Jamise, wow, good information. Thank you. You're welcome. Marty said the plain has a little taste. No, it doesn't. Don't believe Marty. Different from chocolate cream sweetener, but it's not unpleasant at all. Okay. Carlene Blackwood, good morning. Great morning, Flylady Kat and Mr. B. Hi, Carlene. Welcome. Tony Rose, where is the 2022 boot camp video found last year's? It's right there this morning. Go look at it. It's on Patreon. Just pull up Patreon. It's the 2 most recent Patreon videos at the tippy top. That's it. That's them. Okay. Let's see. Micah says, so hope you find it, Tony. Micah said, I use that collagen and have been for years. I put it in my smoothie daily and love it. Absolutely, because it blends in cold too. So yes. Emma, it's been forever since I was able to tune in due to my new job, but I'm so glad to tune in. Yay, Emma, so happy to have you back for a little bit. Candace, our furniture doesn't come until the 9th. So we're living out on camp chairs and air mattresses until then. But it's nice to be cleaning the floors with no furniture. Absolutely. And then resolve to put your things in their new home. So now these days that you have, these 6 days, you can walk around and assign spaces for everything. You might even put stickies on them and say, this is for my books, these are for my dishes, this is where my glasses are going to go, here's my utensils, here's my cleaning products, here's where I'm going to put the dresser, in the dresser I'm going to put blah, here's the closet, let me assign spaces in the closet for things. And then when you get ready to put things in there, if you have too many, guess what that means? Out they go. You want to have a streamlined home, okay? You want to have a streamlined home. So get rid of the things that don't fit. Make sure you pick the ones that are really necessary. But what a great opportunity, Candace. Mary Sellers, I just ordered my yearly planner for 2023 from Kimmy over the weekend. Awesome. Tony Rose says, Patreon. Hello. Hi, Patricia. So good to see you. I welcome back all my old mentees. I love them. Amy, good morning from Virginia. First live, usually at work on Mondays. Hey, Amy, welcome from Virginia. Beautiful. So happy to have you. Emma, the sticky idea is great. I just moved and there are still things out of place because I don't have some pieces of furniture yet. Yeah, do it. You can do it in a home that you live in. You can totally do it if you've been living there forever. And then say, okay, this is where I'm keeping everything. So when you get ready to put things away, you take it to that place, open the cupboard door, and there's a sticky inside or on the outside or on the shelf or whatever that says, you know, X goes in here. And you could say, oh, but it's full. Leave the sign. Oh, but it's full. Oh, well, then you need to decide of all these things that are already in there and the things you want to put in there, which ones can go and which ones are allowed to stay. Don't jam more things in there. You won't appreciate it. You will not like it at all. When you pull something out of a jammed closet, other things come out and it becomes a cluttered mess. Don't do that to yourself. Give yourself space. It's very important. Let's see. Candace, good idea to use stickies to designate where to put stuff away. Thanks, you're welcome. Marty, Candace, we moved from our last house and I was moving and cleaning with the flu. I had good intentions but didn't leave as perfect as I planned. Sometimes you just have to give grace to the people who moved out. Yeah. Emma, do you have pantry organization tips? Absolutely. You ready? You ready? This is going to be really difficult. You ready? Get your pencil ready. Put like things together. That's it. Put like things together. So when you're looking in your pantry and you see pasta here and pasta here and pasta down there, put your pasta all together and say, this is where I want my pasta. If you see canned goods here and canned goods here and canned goods here and canned goods here, this is where I want my canned goods. Now you can further divide them. This is where I want my fruit canned goods next to the vegetable canned goods, next to the jarred canned goods. Okay. Same with boxes of, I don't know, pancake mix and browning mix and things like that. Same with, what else do you put in a pantry? Maybe storage items. Maybe you're going to put your crock pot and your Instant Pot and your toaster oven or whatever. Those can fit in there if you have room. If it's like a walk-in pantry. If it's just some cupboards, then you have less space. So what else goes in a pantry? What am I forgetting? Maybe jarred maybe things that you put in containers like rice. Maybe you've got your noodles and pasta in containers, but you're still going to put your pasta together, then your rice, your quinoa, you put those things, they're sort of the same, but not exactly, so you put like things together, okay? That's my answer. Does that help? I hope it does. I can't think of anything else that goes in the pantry. Can you, Marty? I'm thinking. Maybe storage things like napkins and plastic forks and paper plates and toilet paper and paper towels might fit in your pantry. It depends on the size. Like things together. Okay. All right. Tony said, found it. Thank you. You're welcome. She's talking about boot camp. Candace, Marty, I agree with you. The sellers were moving to go into assisted living, so I don't really blame them. Plus, I know how I like things clean, so I don't mind doing it. And I have to tell you, as a person who's moved about 25 times, no matter how immaculate it is, I always clean it again. I just don't want to sit on that toilet or bathe in that tub until I've cleaned it myself. I don't want to cook on that counter or use that stove until I've cleaned it. Now, stove, an oven is different, but the stovetop I would wipe. The refrigerator is going to get a wipe out. I might not, if it's really clean, I'm just going to wipe it out. But I always clean again. Crock pot, toaster, etc. in pantry. Yes, Nancy. And I did say that, but that's absolutely right. If you have, or are you saying you have room in yours? Okay, then maybe that's what you're saying. Because I do too. Even though it's an RV, I've got spaces for that. Jamise, moving unexpectedly. Jamise, you are approaching it as a project, planning the packing and taking things to storage since we have nowhere to go yet. A family of six, 2 adults, 3 adult children, and a teen. Suggestions? You have nowhere to go yet? So are you going to rent an apartment with furniture in it? I mean, I don't understand the situation, Jamise. You can text me since you were one of my old Patreons and tell me what's going on and I'll give you an answer. But in general, the answer is that you take keep the things you need for camping, basically. Just like Candace is talking about her home, and how they're camping. They have air mattresses and they have probably paper plates and maybe they've got a coffee pot. Those kind of things you need for daily living: toilet paper, soap, washcloths, towels, clothes in a suitcase. That's what you have to do, and put all your other stuff in storage. But make sure, Jamise, that you get rid of the junk. Don't pay to store junk. Okay? Praying for you, Misty. What happened, Misty? Let's go back. I just signed up for the patron channel. I plan to do the boot camp. I'm struggling to adjust to life with chronic illness. I have an appointment with a hematologist this week. Praying for answers. Very good. And you know what, Misty? I pray for each and every one of you every day. And on Sunday when I go to Mass and I take communion, I remember you in my prayers, which I think are it's such a sweet time to pray for someone when you've received the body of Christ. So I pray for you. I pray for all of you. And I know the Lord will be faithful. I know He will. And chronic illness, there's a load of people who follow me who have chronic illness, which is some of the reason that they got behind so far. But you can do this with a chronic illness. You just pace yourself. And if you have a flare-up, sometimes you can't do it, and that's okay. It's like a person who suffers from migraines. Most of the time they don't have a migraine, but when they do have a migraine, and I mean a migraine, sometimes people come on here and say, I've got a migraine. It's like, not really. I've had migraines. When you have a migraine, it's like, you want to put an ice pick through your forehead to make it go away. You're lying in the dark, cool room with your eyes closed with medication, and you can't go to sleep because your head hurts so much and it's quiet. There's no way I could have a conversation with somebody with a full-blown migraine. So if you have a migraine, you have to take it easy. You can't do things, and that's okay. Or if you've just given birth to a baby and you're healing from that wound inside of you from the placenta, you can't do things. And even after that heals, you have to take it slow because maybe you're breastfeeding and you're trying to regain your strength. So take it easy, do what you can when you can, and that's it, okay? All right. Let's see. Candace is praying for you too, Misty. Micah, people going to doctor will watch the rest later and the boot camp video. Awesome, Micah. Is the baby doctor or your doctor? You're probably already gone. But anyway, hope you're feeling better. I hope you guys are continuing to do well. Hi, Kitty Cat. Hi, blessed wife and mommy Joy. I know that's Joy because that little pointed hair. That little, what do you call that? Emoji. Marty said, I put cereal, rice, oatmeal in containers, a fear of repeat beetle infestation or invasion. But all those fancy containers with the labels are such a waste of time. I have some containers for mine too. We had a mouse, or actually it was a rat, one that got in, and Mr. Beak took care of that, and then we put everything in containers. If it's not sealed in the package that it came in and it's impenetrable, then it goes in a container. I didn't label them. They're clear. I can see what it is. Okay. Let's see. Shemay Atoni. Hi. Candace said, cluster headaches are miserable too. Yep, I've had those too. Fortunately, haven't had one in years. Great. My point is that you could have cramps. And sometimes they're debilitating cramps. Dysmenorrhea, is that what they call it? And maybe you couldn't go to the office if you had a job with that kind of cramps where you're doubled over in a misery. But most cramps we can work through. So most cramps we can do our home making, and actually exercise improves them most of the time. Maybe you have a fever. If you have a fever, you need to be resting. Your body is working to get rid of whatever it is you have. If you have a cold, you would, in the old days, pre-pandemic, we would go to work with a cold. We don't now because we think everybody will think we have the pandemic, right? We have what do you call it? COVID. But my point is, you can work in your house with a cold. You cannot work in your house with a flu, with a fever or diarrhea or throwing up or a bad headache. Those are things where you cannot work in your home. And so if you're in boot camp, I would put you in sick bay and you wouldn't be marching. But if you went to sick bay and sick bay said, no girl, take some Tylenol, you don't have any of these things, boop, 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 you get to go back out and march. You're going to do your marching. You've got your marching orders, okay? Okay. Hi from Japan. I'm new here. What's this all about? Watch and see. Shamay says, I'm from Egypt. Welcome. Jamise, Misty, you are definitely in the right place. I've lived with chronic pain for years, and Kat makes things so simple and easy to follow with so much grace. Praying for you. Jamise is awesome. Joy said, how's the property coming along? Probably will be on it by December. I don't know. And we're still waiting on our water to be put in. We're still waiting on our electricity. On Wednesday, we get our little barn storage thing. Hopefully electricity can be done soon and the water can be piped in soon, but we won't have the actual electricity until the city turns it on at the pole, and we won't have the water until the permit comes in, and that permit can take 3 months, and it's been a month. So there you go. And you got to have water. We've already got our septic tank. We've already got our parking pad. We've already got our driveway. So we do need to get a tornado shelter installed, and we do need what we call a pole barn. It's like a giant carport over the parking pad. But they're expensive. Who knew? Thanks for the prayers. You can ask for it to be professionally cleaned in your contract. We do that for our renters. The cost is $200 to $400. It is really worth it. That is for deep cleaning. Good. Okay. Joy just spoke Japanese to Kitsune. I'm thinking she said welcome, but I can't read, obviously, Japanese. Jennifer Williams, hi Kat, just jumping onto this live. Good morning. Hi Jennifer. Jennifer already sent me a note that she's doing her morning routines and doing the boot camp. Blessed Wife and Mommy Joy said it means good morning to our Japanese friend. And yes, I am Christian. The progress sounds fun. That would be a great Christmas present. Okay, let me see what time it is. Okay, let me see how okay, we're still good. I can still keep going. I was just checking my battery to make sure I didn't run out of juice, but we're at 40%, so we can still keep going. All right, so it's been 38 minutes. I can do this until right before 10, so I'll do it in about 15 more minutes. It's about the Flylady. I don't think it was it Kitsune who asked that? Who asked the question? I don't remember who asked that question. Anyway, it is about the Flylady system and how to keep your house clean. All right, so what else? I do know something in Japanese that I learned in college from a Japanese intern, a student who was an exchange student. Is that what you call them? And I think I'm saying it right now. I was 18 years old, and I'm 69, so that was 58 years ago. But it was Watashima American Genus, and that means I'm an American. Is that right, Katsuni? Is that right? I don't know. Probably not. But anyway, that's what I remember. Carlene is doing her morning routine. Katsuni said, I am currently learning English. Wonderful. You seem to speak it very well. All right. And yes, you're quite right. I am? I remembered it from 18 years old. Awesome. I do speak a little French, not much. And I do pray in Latin. So I have an affinity for language. Not all my prayers are in Latin. I don't know the Latin language. I just know prayers in Latin, and I know what the words mean. Okay. What else? I love all the thumbs up. 22 thumbs up. We have 70 people on here. Welcome, welcome. Let me finish my delicious coffee. My sheets need to be put in the dryer. Make sure to keep John 3:16 as your daily bread. Absolutely. I love John 3:16. There used to be somebody at football games who held that up. The Lord is good. Dickie Talmadge. Good morning, Captain Mr. B and everyone from Santa Paula, California. Hi, Dickie Talmadge. Good to have you. What else? This coffee is so good with this chocolate in it, even though it's cold now. Why is my washing machine continuing to beep? Is it off kilter? Yikesy. There's my foot hitting my camera. I'm going to look. Hold on. Yep. Okay, I got you. I got you. Turn off. Turn on. I'll put you on. I wonder where we were. Rinse and spin. I'll do that. Rinse and spin. Sorry. Sometimes the little RV washing machines get off kilter, so my sheets, I never had that happen to them, but it gave me an E7 and an E3 or whatever. I turned it off, put it on rinse and spin because it's at that point. Miss Kitty Cat deserted us. Squirrel! Yes, I did, but it's okay. You are an American. That's so cool you remember that. In Japan, there is too much immorality in the society. It's everywhere, lovely girl. It's everywhere, Katsuni. What's the week? Week 1? Did you watch boot camp? Yes, we're week 1, zone 1. We are in the entryway. If you have stairs, you can include those. You can include your foyer. You can include your front hall closet. You can include your front porch, your deck, the doors and windows, like sliding glass doors or doors. The doorbell, the front porch, the sidewalk, all that's included in entryway. If it's not cluttered, then clean it, okay? Did I see anything else? Yes, you are an American. That is so cool you remember that. All right, so Blessed Mommy and Wife said, excited for Christmas. That's joy. Yes, I'm excited for Christmas, and we're going to do... after boot camp, we're going to do Thanksgiving month, which is prepping, serving, and cleaning up after Thanksgiving. And in Christmas, in December, we're going to do prep for Christmas, clean up, and put away after Christmas, having Christmas and clean up. My clients in Canada are having Thanksgiving today, I believe. So happy Thanksgiving to you. But you can still learn from this, or you can watch last year's. It's the same thing, but it's just a 2022 version. Let's see. Good morning, Marty from Dickie Talmadge. You can say a prayer in Hebrew. Yes, I can. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. I can't remember this other line. Apria Golfin. Is that the wine? There's parts of it I can't remember, Margaret. I apologize, but I can do most of it. Joined your Catholic Flylady channel on Patreon, loving it. You are such a blessing. Thank you, Jennifer Williams. Sweet girl. And just to say this, I have that Catholic channel, but as I said, I have people who aren't Catholic. I know for a fact Jennifer's not Catholic, and she's enjoying it. So, yay. Kutsuni. Anyways, I got to go. God bless you, Christians. Remember that John 14:6, for I am the way, the truth, and the life, says the Lord. Yes. Got kids. I tried to watch my app is wonky. It's only showing old videos on Patreon, not the new ones, not even Catholic Flylady, none. Try your computer. I don't know why that's not working. Or close your phone, turn it off, and turn it back on. Have you updated your phone? Have you looked to see if you have any new updates? Sometimes that's the problem. Okay. I'm thinking, what time is it? Let's go ahead and wind this up. When we start getting people that Marty has to delete, then it's probably time to go. I think people get some announcement. I don't know how they find them, but they love to say crazy things, and I don't want to see them, and Marty's getting them, so that's good. So let's wind this up. I hope you have a fabulous day. If you have a last question, I'm going to open for just a minute. Our Canadian Thanksgiving is on Monday, October 10th. Okay, well then go watch some of the old videos for Thanksgiving, because I'm going to be doing them because the majority of my clients are in the United States. I realize that people are in other countries, and that you may or may not even have Thanksgiving. I know I've got one mentee who wants me to talk to her this week about prepping for Thanksgiving. So we're going to talk about that. That's right, it's next Monday. I do know that. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Mimi, you are funny, Marty. Got kids. I do look forward to all of your videos. Thank you, Michelle. All right, girls, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please make a comment below. Apparently that does something. And it's always good for you girls to see what each other is saying anyway. And I hope that you remember always that I love you very much, that I pray for you every day, and that you are beautiful. So, be beautiful. Bye.